How much do you need to retire on Pulse Chain? Now, that's a topic we're talking about in this video, but we're going to do something a little bit different today. We're going to start off by reading some comments from the previous video. And here it goes, right? No more 10,000x, please. I get emotional damage if I hear it one more time. Just get back to sack price. That will do just fine. And that's a comment that, and then there's another comment below that says, I agree. Tired of seeing 10,000x when the price of PulseX is almost divided by 10. You have to write something real like 10x or 15x or 20x, right? So we want to give you some conservative. I want to give you some conservative price predictions for the purposes of this video. Now, right now where we are in the price of Pulse, right, is 0.40 and 38. And so I'm going to be just rounding off the numbers a little bit. And if we look at it, right, if we go from where we are up a 10x, that would just be a roughly 4x from sack phase, right? And I think that this is very doable. That 10x, very, very doable. I also think that 100x from today's price is also very doable. And that will be a 40x from sack phase. Now, my price predictions or what I think would be much higher than that, but let's just play around with the number 100x from today's price. Now, in order for you to get to convert, let's say you want to get into millionaire status at this point, that's to make at least $1 million at the top of the cycle. That would mean you would need $10,000. And if we are calculating with the number of 100x, because 100 multiplied by 10,000 gives us 1 million. So to just hit millionaire status, you need $10,000 worth of Pulse at today's price, which would be roughly around 260 million PLS tokens. Now, this is something that I think is extremely, extremely, extremely doable. And one thing that we've got to understand is this, right? The market is bearish. So the sentiment is bearish. The prices have dipped significantly, right? A great deal. We've seen a great deal. The dip has been a huge dip. And the sentiment is also very, very negative. But crypto has not changed. Crypto is still as innovative, as disruptive as it has always been. And let's look at some of the numbers here, right? So we see Ethereum, right? Right now, Bitcoin market cap is 500 million, and then Ethereum is about 195. But the number we want to compare with right now is for BNB, Binance Smart Chain. It's 32 billion. 32 billion, right? And these are bear market numbers. Now, the question that I would like to ask is, do you think we can hit BNB's bear market numbers? If the answer is yes, that means we've got a huge potential upside. And BNB will also most likely pump a great deal as well. I think BNB can easily give, like, say, a 5x or something like that, right? But let's look at Pulse Chain right now. So BNB is 32 billion market cap in a bear market in this max pain, in this max FUD time frame that we're in right now, where there is a lot of negativity, where don't ever say anything other than 10x, 20x, otherwise it's an abomination, right? Don't say that. That is an abomination. Don't say it. But BNB is still at 32 billion. And right now, what we can see here from gopulse.com is market cap for Pulse Chain is 573 million, right? Now, a 10x would be bringing the market cap to 5.7 billion. 100x will be bringing the market cap to 57 billion, which is roughly double that of BNB. Now, this of course is excluding the origin address, right? So we've got to remember that. If we do include the origin numbers, the numbers go up. But the origin address, for the most part, has not been an active participant in the market selling. They haven't been dumping tokens. So it's we can you can uh, obviously everyone will do their own calculations how they want to, but I don't think that the original address will be a big player in terms of sellers. So I think we can bet on this number 573 million. All in all, in my view, I think that if if God look if BNB hits, let's say it does a 10x, right, which is unlikely, that would be a market of 320 billion. And look at the upside that Pulse Chain has all of a sudden. And Pulse Chain can be a very, very competitive layer one blockchain, and it can onboard a lot more people. Maybe not a lot more people, but it can onboard just as much. Because obviously BNB, they have been onboarding for a while now, so the competition, it's not just about taking market share from them. It'll be difficult, but it's doable. It's very, very, very doable. If we get more people building on Pulse Chain, if we get more cool stuff being built, more stuff that can attract more people, and if we can continue to onboard as we have always done, as was done with Hicks and was done before, I think that we can easily catch up with BNB and surpass it as well. Now, we did see what happened when Pulse Chain just launched, that we saw the excitement that was there. We saw the amount of transactions that were there. And right now, the downside is the sentiment. And I think price can change that. If once price starts pumping and the narrative shifts, that can be big, big, big. Now, if we look here, right, Pulse Chain has 24.5 million transactions in the last 24 hours. This number is looking good because what we had was, I think we've dipped to at some point like 15 million, 10 million. So as long as we can stabilize on these numbers and hold, I think that we'll be doing well. Anyway, guys, that's it. I think that the number of the day is 250 million pulse, but I think that there's a huge opportunity. There's a huge upside. We could blast through that. Now, if you want to really think about gravy with small amounts of capital, you got to start thinking about, okay, what about the next cycle? This cycle, you're thinking, okay, this cycle maybe I get whatever X you think you get in this cycle. What about the next cycle, right? Start thinking about that. Now, there's an excitement with meme coins as well. Just a quick one. PulseShib. Let's take a look at PulseShib. And if you want to learn more, I just did a video about PulseShib, and I will leave it. I'll pin it in this video. Take a look. PulseShib sitting here. The market cap is still tiny. Market cap is 345K. Now, if you think this can do 10x, if you think it can do 100x, if you think it can do 1000x, if you think it can do 10,000x, I think that this market cap is low. Sorry, it's extremely low, and so I think that is very, very easy to pump it up to the moon. Anyway, guys, let me know what you think about all of this in the comments below. Thank you guys for watching. Remember, this is not financial advice. I will see you again next time.